Hi guys, my name is Matilda and welcome back to my channel. With Splendour quickly approaching, I wanted to put together another festival look for you guys. This one is super pink and bold and definitely something that I would personally rock at a festival. We had some issues with the lashes, mascara and white liner, which you may be able to see here, which didn't end up looking as good as I wanted it to, but I will get more into detail about that in the video. I also showed you how I did these fishtail braids with extensions, which we will go through first, so let's just get right into it. First up with the hair, I'm going to brush it out and make sure there are no big tangles that are going to prevent us from braiding successfully. I'm then parting my hair down the middle with a comb and tying up one side out of the way. I'm then taking these extensions, which I dyed myself the ends pink and peach. I have a video of it on my channel if you want to know how I did it, and I'll try and remember to link it on the screen. I'm clipping the extensions in from the base of my neck all the way up to the top. Because this braid is starting at my ears, I don't need to worry about strategically placing the extensions so the clips aren't seen, because the top of my hair will cover them. Once you clip them all in, it'll probably look a bit crazy, but it doesn't matter if the extensions don't blend into the rest of your hair because we will be braiding them. I'm then starting to fishtail braid. I'm not the best at this, but basically you split the hair into half, then take a small piece of hair from the back of section 1, bring it over the top of section 1 to the middle, then under and around the back of section 2, kind of like a figure 8. Then you take a little piece of hair from section 2, cross it over the top to section 1 and place it behind. It's a little bit fiddly, so make sure you are keeping the hair tangle free and try and keep the braid nice and tight. It does take a little bit of practice, but I think it is such a cute braid for festivals that you don't see too often, but it looks super boho and cute. It also really shows off the coloured extensions in the hair if you do want to do that as well. I'm securing the braid off with a little hair tie and then doing the other side. I'm also going through and pulling out the hair a little bit to make the braid really thick and messy. Once I'm done, I'm spraying the hair with some hairspray and securing down any big pieces of hair that are coming out of the braid with some bobby pins. The best part about this braid is that the messier it looks, the better, but I feel like it looks good if the pieces that are coming out are a bit smaller and more wispy rather than big chunks of hair. For my fringe, I'm just curling those pieces and brushing them out to make them nice and loose. If you don't have short layers at the front of your hair, you can still pull out your long front pieces because it will still look super nice curled, and I think those loose front pieces really bring the boho look together. I'm finishing off the look with a hat, and that is the finished hair. It's a super fun look and it's so suitable for a festival. Now let's move on to the makeup. I'm first putting down a base for the shadows with the Maybelline Fit Me concealer and setting that down with some Laura Mercier loose translucent powder. I'm first taking a matte warm brown to start the eye. You can't really see this in the end, but I find it helps me map out the shape of the eye better. And Liv is here also. You'll see her pop up in the background a bit and me talking to her in this video. I'm then taking the warm mid-tone pink shade and applying that to the same area as the last shade just to make it a bit more pink. I'm then taking the bright pink from the Juvia's Place palette and blending that quite far out. I want this look to be super dramatic and blown out, so we're going hard out with the bright pinks. To deepen out the outer corner, I'm taking the muted red from the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette and just applying that to the outer corner and a little bit into the crease just to merge the colours together. To intensify that, I'm taking this pinky purple and again applying that to the outer corner and into the crease. I'm then taking this shimmery pink and applying it to the lid. I've never used this colour before and it's absolutely gorgeous and perfect for this look. I wanted to deepen the outer corner a touch more to add some more dimension, so I'm taking some black on a small pencil brush and applying that very lightly and precisely to the outer V, and then taking some of the deep brown from the Huda Beauty palette to blend that out. Now this is where it all started to go wrong. I wanted to do some white liner, but this one was super liquidy and thick, and it got all over my lashes and ended up crumbling quite a bit, so I wouldn't recommend you use this one. I also tried to do a wing, but ended up taking it off later, so I'm not going to show you how I did that because 1, I don't know how to do wings very well anyway, and 2, it's not relevant to the final look because I think it looked better just having a white line kind of halfway across the eye. To get the white off my lashes, I tried to cover it with mascara and false lashes, but this mascara is super clumpy and it stuck all of my false lashes together and made them look super spidery and gross. So I would not recommend this mascara either. So the white liner and the lashes were a good idea because I think it looks good, but the execution wasn't great. So hot tip is to learn from my mistakes and do it better if you recreate this look. For my base, I'm using the Fenty foundation in 290 mixed with the Cover FX drops in Sunlight to create a glowy base. I'm using the Fit Me concealer in Sand in all the places I usually conceal and highlight as well. This is where I decided to get the wing off, and I also tried to add some more white liner where it was uneven, of course proceeding to get it on my lashes again, which I then had to cover up with more mascara, making everything more clumpy. So don't do that. In hindsight, I would have just done the half liner from the start and smudged out the edges into the shadow instead of attempting a wing, and I also would have used an easier to use white liner, maybe the Steeler one possibly, and also would have not got my lashes all clumped up like that. I'm then setting my face and applying some bronzer and contour. For blush, I went for a warm pink to match the eyes, and for highlighter I chose a pinky silvery highlight. I'm going hardcore with the highlight here because that's what you want for a festival look. I'm also applying a lot of it really blown out to the inner corner of my eye with a big eye blending brush. Now for the lower lash line. I'm taking that pinky purple from the Juvia's palette and smoking it out even further down with the bright pink. I'm taking it really far down because we're doing some glitter tears and I wanted the shadow to kind of melt into the glitter a little bit. I then took some of the dark brown on a small pencil brush and blended that right on the lash line for some more depth. The lid wasn't quite pink enough compared to the lower lash line, so I took some more of the bright pink to intensify that colour and make it match. Now for the best part, which is the glitter. I picked up these purple iridescent stars from Spotlight, which is just a craft store in Australia, and I'm first putting one on each inner corner with some lash glue. I'm then taking glitter glue on my finger and tapping that in an upside down triangle shape, starting from my lower lash line and going down my cheeks. Over the top of where we applied the glue, I am taking some pink glitter on a fluffy highlighter brush. I'm then tapping on a bit more glue with my finger and taking some chunkier iridescent glitter and applying that over the top of the finer pink glitter. Remember, when you are using chunkier glitters or craft glitters, don't put them too close to your eye or anywhere you think that can get into your eye. That's because these glitters have sharp edges that can scratch up your eye, potentially causing infection and you could go blind. Only use eye-safe glitter with smooth edges like the fine pink glitter that I put on my face anywhere near your eye, and be very, very, very careful when using non-eye-safe glitters. I'm then applying some more stars randomly around my eyes with some lash glue again. If you are sticking sequins, gems or anything kind of hard onto your face for a festival, you want to use lash glue because the latex is kind of movable and it's also very strong, so it won't fall off your face unless you pull it off or it gets caught on something. I'm quickly filling in my brows, and then if it wasn't bad enough, I'm applying more mascara. My eyelashes literally look like spider legs, it is so bad. Please never buy this mascara, and if you do screw up like I did, just put on some new lashes. I really wish that I did because this would have looked so much better. For my lips, I'm taking a pretty pink colour, and that is the finished look. I love the glitter design and the idea of the eyes, but I really wish I executed it better. Oh well, hopefully you can learn from my mistakes. The good thing about festivals is everyone is super drunk and having a good time, that no one will really notice if something with your makeup isn't quite right. They'll see the crazy colour and the glitter, and that's really what makes this look. Thank you so much as always for watching. I hope you guys like this look, and if you recreate it or draw inspiration from it, make sure to tag me. I would love to see your recreations. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye guys!